Dirty socks, dirty shirts, dirty shorts, and dirty skirts.
These words are fun to hear and say. So many words.
If you're wondering where these words are at, you'll find them at your laundromat.
You'll see and hear these words today.
On Between the Lions,
You'll see and hear these words today.
Soap App.
Hey now, hey wow, here's how. Come and read Between the Lions. Come on, come in, begin. The world awaits. Between the lions, between the covers of the book, it's time to look between the lions. Behold the tales, beyond the tales, behind the door. We come explore. Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. Be here between the lions.
Mrs. McNosh hangs up for wash.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you, love.
You're welcome, honey.
Oh, be brave, old hat. It's only soap and water.
Lionel.
Lionel, I can't believe you're making such a big deal about a silly hat.
It's not a silly hat. It's a cool hat.
And Leona, it is time now for Lovey to go into the wash.
Lovey, no.
Oh, now, Leona, sweetheart. You know Lovey hasn't had a bath in a very, very, very long time. She's getting a little crusty, honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Lovey. Close your eyes and hold your nose.
Oh, no.
I can't believe you're making such a big deal about such a silly doll.
Very funny, Lionel.
Okay now. Well, hey, kids, time to do laundry.
Not quite,
Lovey,
Leo.
Lovey.
Not quite.
Huh?
There's one more item.
No! Not my bookmark!
Oh, Theo.
It's go. Oh.
I can't believe he's making such a fuss over a silly bookmark.
Yeah, Dad, what's up with the silly?
What? Silly? Son, this is my favorite, my oldest, my bestest, my lucky bookmark.
Theo.
Oh, smelly though.
Theo.
Oh, okay, dear.
Thank you.
Okay, careful. Gently.
Yep.
Okay.
Very gently.
Alrighty. Well, let's wash everything up now.
Okay.
Watch the embroidery. Careful.
Yes, love.
Careful.
It's fine, Theo. And so is your hat, Lionel. And so is Lovey.
You know, Mom, this clothesline looks pretty weird with all that stuff hanging on it.
Oh, you think that's weird? Wait right here.
Huh?
Wow, it's a lady hanging wash. Is this a book about hanging wash?
Oh, good going, Leona. You figured that out just from looking at the cover.
This book is called Mrs. McNosh Hangs Up Her Wash.
Nosh? Wash? That rhymes. Nosh, wash, nosh, wash, nosh, wash, nosh, wash. Who wrote it, Mama?
Sarah Weeks, and it was illustrated by Nadine Bernard Westcott.
They did a whole book about hanging wash?
Yes, they did. Here we go. Each Monday at dawn, Mrs. Nellie McNosh brings out a barrel and does a big wash. It takes her all morning, and when the sun's high, she hangs what she's washed on the clothesline to dry. She hangs up the dresses. She hangs up the shirts. She hangs up the underwear, nightgowns, and skirts. She hangs up the stockings. She hangs up the shoes. She wrings out the paper and hangs up the news.
Wait a minute, hold it right there. Let me get this straight. Mrs. McNosh washes her newspaper.
Yep.
And she rings it up.
Yeah. Oh, that means she twists it like this. You see, you twist and you squeeze and. Ah! Oh, I mean, you get all the water out by squeezing like that, and then you hang it back up on the line.
Shoes, news, shoes, news, shoes, news, shoe.
She hangs up the dog and his dish and his bone. She gets a wrong number and hangs up the phone. She hangs up a hat and an old wedding gown and 2 sleepy bats, which she hangs upside down. She hangs up a lamp and a large Christmas wreath and Grandpa McNosh's removable teeth. She hangs up a kite by the tip of its tail. The postman arrives, and she hangs up the mail. She hangs till she's hung every last thing in sight, including the turkey she's roasting that night. Each Monday by dusk, Mrs. Nellie McNosh has finally hung up the last of her wash. She takes off her apron and lets down her hair, then hangs herself up in a comfortable...
What? Why are you stopping, Mama? She hangs herself up in a comfortable what?
I know.
What?
Listen, Leona. She takes off her apron and lets down her hair and hangs herself up in a comfortable... What rhymes with hair?
Bear. No, wait. Chair. No, it couldn't be.
I think it could.
Oh, yeah, I gotta see this.
Yeah, let's see.
A comfortable chair. The end.
She hung herself up in a comfortable chair.
Yeah.
I love that book. I love Mrs. McNosh and her wash. I love the ending.
I wish I could hang myself up in a comfortable chair.
Oh, your comfortable chair, honey. Come here. Oh, there's my sweetie pie.
Lionel?
Mwah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there's my big girl.
Her. E-R. E-R. Fern. I-R. Fur. Bird. Shirt.
And now, the world-renowned Irish tenor, Mr. Ronan Tynan, will sing the I-R sound in the word shirt. Mr. Tynan. Thank you, Mr. Tynan. That was indeed first rate. Ha ha.
Got a reason, got a good reason to read. When I feel like a story, I can just open a book. When I want mama's biscuits, a recipe's great to cook. We follow your directions to find our way to the show. And reading tells me facts that I've been dying to know. I got a reason, got a good reason to read. I got a reason, got a good reason to read.
Read my sister's
Jerk. 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 Jerk.
Whoa!
Jerk.
E-R. Her.
Oh, little bookmark, I missed you so.
Hey, my hat smells like a hat again.
And Leona, here's Lovey, all nice and clean.
Aw, thanks, Mama. Come on, Lovey. Let's go read a book.
Oh, have fun.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of things hanging, cliffhanger. Hanging from a cliff on that shelf. Right over there.
Flying off the shelf once again, it's the continuing, daring, and dangling adventures of Cliffhanger! Today's adventure, number 30, Cliffhanger and the Dirty Purple Shirt.
Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff, and that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
We find Cliffhanger where we left him last, hanging from a cliff.
Can't hold on much longer.
Suddenly, below him, Cliff sees a very big ape carrying a huge basket of dirty laundry. Hurriedly, Cliff reaches into his backpack and extracts his trusty survival manual. Using his expert decoding skills, Cliff begins to read.
If you see a very big ape carrying a huge basket of dirty laundry, curl up inside a very big dirty shirt and hurl yourself into the basket. Perfect!
Has Cliffhanger's luck finally turned? Is he at last on the verge of escaping from his cliff?
Oh. Mercy! This jerky-looking shirt isn't mine. I'm cursed.
And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Can't hold on much longer.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger's the coolest.
Yes, an interesting hero. He never gives up. The stories are always different, and yet somehow amazingly the same. Very clever.
Yeah, I agree, honey. Hey, Lionel, you want to play Cliffhanger?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, of course, we won't really hang off a cliff. We just pretend.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hi! Lovey and I just got finished reading a book, so we thought we'd come and see what you guys are doing.
We're going to play Cliffhanger.
Bye.
Okay, everybody, let's get started.
Oh, yeah.
Cliffhanger,
hanging from a cliff, and that's why he's called
Cliffhanger.
And now, a bunny who is almost as adorable as I am. Thank you!
Knuffle Bunny.
Oh, hey, everything I always wanted to know I learned from my laundry. Great book.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
Oh, yeah. The chapter on lost socks gives me new hope.
Oh, yeah, okay.
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 Attention! Attention, everybody! I am sorry to interrupt your reading, but I can't find my adorable little doll, Lovey.
Oh.
Can you please check around your seats and see if she's there?
Sure. Oh, Lovey. Lovey, right over there. Lovey.
I found her. I was sitting on her. Sorry.
Lovey! Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Sir, sir, on behalf of my daughter Leona, I want to thank you for finding her Lovey. Thank you.
My pleasure. Okay.
Okay. You know, Leona, your little adventure with Lovey there reminds me of a wonderful book that, by a remarkable coincidence, just happens to be sitting on this table right here.
That blows my mind. Okay.
Okay. It's called Knuffle Bunny, and it's written and illustrated by Mo Willems.
Oh, look, Lovey. It's got a little girl on the cover, and she's holding her bunny. Is it a story about a little girl and her bunny?
Oh, that's right, honey. It's a cautionary tale.
Oh. What's a cautionary tale?
Cautionary. It means the story warns you about something, like the story of the boy who cried wolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder who those legs belong to.
Well, let's read it and find out, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Not so long ago, before she could even speak words, Trixie went on an errand with her daddy. Trixie and her daddy went down the block, through the park, past the school, and into the laundromat.
Laundro what?
Laundromat. That's a place where there are lots of washing machines and dryers and where some people do their laundry.
Oh. It's a place where some people do their laundry, Lovey.
Trixie helped her daddy put the laundry into the machine. She even got to put the money into the machine. Then they left. But a block or so later, Trixie realized something. Trixie turned to her daddy and said,
Aggle flaggle clabble.
That's right,
replied her daddy.
we're going home.
Aggle flaggle clabble.
Said Trixie again.
Flaggle plabble. Whoopie flappy. Snurp.
Now, please don't get fussy.
Said her daddy. Well, she had no choice. Trixie bawled. She went boneless. She did everything she could to show how unhappy she was. By the time they got home, her daddy was unhappy too. As soon as Trixie's mommy opened the door, she asked,
Where's Knuffle Bunny?
the whole family ran down the block. And they ran through the park. They zoomed past the school and into the laundromat. Trixie's daddy looked for Knuffle Bunny. And looked. And looked. And looked. But Knuffle Bunny was nowhere to be found. So Trixie's daddy decided to look harder. Until...
Knuffle bunny.
And those were the first words Trixie ever said. The end.
Ah, a happy ending. Trixie has her Knuffle Bunny, and
Yeah.
I have my Lovey.
Aw.
Don't worry, Lovey. I'll never lose you again. Never, ever.
Great book. Changed my life. I'm going to read this again. Love that aggle flaggle part. Okay.
Bunny. Why you? Why? Buddy. Buddy.